I've spent half my life in the waiting room chair, old magazines and the fluorescent glare, waiting for a name that they'll finally call. A waiting room woman in a waiting room hall, waiting for the doctor, waiting for the news, waiting for the answer that I'm scared to lose. The clock on the wall ticking slow and ticking loud, a waiting room patience in the anxious little crowd. Waiting room, biding my time for a fate in a folder, for a reason, for a rhyme. I can't rush the call and I can't skip the line. Waiting room, and the waiting is mine. The others in the chairs all avoid each other's eyes, each lost in their own worry, each holding their own whys. But we're all in it together in the fluorescent home, a waiting room family, till the answers finally come. Waiting for the doctor, waiting for the news, waiting for the answer that I'm scared to lose. The clock on the wall ticking slow and ticking loud, a waiting room patience in the anxious little crowd. Waiting room, biding my time for a fate in the folder, for a reason, for a rhyme. I can't rush the call and I can't skip the line. Waiting room, and the waiting is mine. So I'll breathe in the waiting, I'll sit in the pause, I'll find a little peace in the terrible cause. Cause the name will get called and the door will swing wide. A waiting room, and then on the other side. Waiting room, biding my time for a fate in the folder, for a reason, for a rhyme. Waiting room, wait room, waiting room, and the waiting is mine. Waiting room, and the waiting is mine. Coins in a cup. Coins in a cup. I keep spare change in a cup by the door, nickels and dimes that I'm saving up for. Nothing in particular, just a little pile of hope, a spare change dream and a way to cope. It's not gonna buy me a mansion or a car, it won't take me anywhere particularly far. But there's something in the savings, something in the pile, a spare change patience that stretches a mile. Spare change, adding up slow, a little bit of nothing that could one day grow. I don't know what it's for, but I'm saving it still. Spare change, and the patience of the will. Every coin in the cup is a small little bet that the future's got something I haven't seen yet. That the little bits are left over, the small in the eye, could add up to a something, could add up to a night. Is not gonna buy me a mansion or a car, it won't take me anywhere particularly far. But there's something in the savings, something in the pile, patience that stretches a mile. Spare change, adding up slow. A little bit of nothing that could one day grow. I don't know what it's for, but I'm saving it still. Spare change, and the patience of the will. And maybe one day when the cup's overflowed, I'll count up my nickels and I'll lighten my load on a something worth saving for, something worth the wait. A spare change treasure, and it's not too late. Spare change, adding up slow. A little bit of nothing that could one day grow. Spare change, and the patience of the will. Spare change, and the patience of the will. I grew up with a screen door that was slamming the heat. The sound of the summer, the sound of the street. Kids running in and out with their scrapes and their grins. A screen door childhood where the memory begins. It never kept the bugs out, and it never quite closed. But it let in the breezes, and it let out the walls. A screen between the inside and the wide open day. Screen door threshold where I used to play. Screen door, slamming in the sun. The sound of a childhood that's over and done. But I hear it in my memory, I hear it so clear. Screen door, bringing it near. My grandma would holler through the mesh in the frame. For dinner, for bedtime, for a scrape or a game. And that screen door voice is a thing I still hear. A screen door echo of a love that was near. It never kept the bugs out, and it never quite closed. But it let in the breezes, and it let out the walls. A screen between the inside and the wide open day. Screen door threshold where I used to play. Screen door, slamming in the sun. The sound of a childhood that's over and done. But I hear it in my memory, I hear it so clear. Screen door, bringing it near. And someday I'll have a screen door of my own, for the kids that I'll raise and the love that I've grown. And it'll slam in the summer with that same old song. A screen door blessing that carries along. Screen door, slamming in the sun. The sound of a childhood that's over and done. Screen door, bringing it near. Screen door, bringing it near. There's a tin roof over my little rented room, and the rain plays a song in the afternoon gloom. 1,000 little drummers on the metal overhead, a tin roof lullaby that puts my worries to bed. They say, get a real roof, get a house that's your own, get shingles and gutters and a mortgage and a loan. But I'll take my tin roof and the music it makes, a tin roof comfort for the heart that aches. Tin roof, singing in the rain, a metal little music that eases the pain. I don't own the walls, but I own the sound. Tin roof, holding me down. Everybody's chasing the permanent and grand, the house and the acre and the deed in their hand. But there's a peace in the renting in the light little hold, a tin roof freedom that will never grow old. They say, get a real roof, get a house that's your own, get shingles and gutters and a mortgage and a loan. But I'll take my tin roof and the music it makes, a tin roof comfort for the heart that aches. Tin roof, singing in the rain, a metal little music that eases the pain. I don't own the walls, but I own the sound. Tin roof, holding me down. So let the storm come rolling, let the water pour, let it drum on my tin roof, let it sing me more of that metal little melody, that rainy little tune, a tin roof blessing in the afternoon. Tin roof, singing in the rain, a metal little music that eases the pain. Tin roof, holding me down. Tin roof, holding me down. Paying it slow. Paying it slow. I've been buying my dreams on a layaway plan, a little bit down and I pay what I can. Nothing all at once, nothing quick, nothing fast, a layaway future that's built to last. Everybody's charging it all on a card, getting it now though the paying is hard. But I put a little down and I come back each week, a layaway patience for the things that I seek. Layaway, paying it slow, a little at a time, on a dream that I grow. It's not in my hands yet, but it's got my name. Layaway, and I'm playing the long game. The instant little gratification's not for me. I'd rather earn the want and rather work to be free of the debt and the interest and to pay it all quick. A layaway wisdom that will finally stick. Everybody's charging it all on a card, getting it now though the paying is hard. But I put a little down and I come back each week, a layaway patience for the things that I seek. Layaway, paying it slow. slow, a little at a time. On the dream that I grow. It's not in my hands yet, but it's got my name. Lay away, and I'm playing the long game. And when I finally pay it, when the last dollar's down, and I'm carrying my dream right out of the town, it'll mean so much more for the wait and the work. A layaway treasure with no hidden quirk. Lay away, paying it slow, a little at a time. On the dream that I grow. Lay away, and I'm playing the long game. Lay away, playing the long game. Playing the long game. I've done my best thinking at a downtown bus stop, watching the world go by while I wait for the drop of a bus that comes late in the gray little rain. A bus stop woman with a bus stop brain. Nobody talks, but we're all in it together, waiting in the cold, waiting in the weather for a ride that'll take us to the places we need. A bus stop patience, a bus stop creed. Bus stop, waiting in the gray for a ride that's running late at the end of the day. But there's peace in the waiting, there's calm in the pause. Bus stop, in the quiet little cars. The people beside me have their own little loads, their own little destinations at the ends of the roads. But right now we're just waiting in the same little spot. A bus stop family that time forgot. Nobody talks, but we're all in it together, waiting in the cold, waiting in the weather for a ride that'll take us to the places we need. A bus stop patience, a bus stop creed. Bus stop, waiting in the gray for a ride that's running late at the end of the day. But there's peace in the waiting, there's calm in the pause. Bus stop, in the quiet little cars. And when the bus comes rolling with its doors open wide, we'll all climb aboard and we'll scatter inside to our separate little seats and our separate little rides. A bus stop moment that the city provides. Bus stop, waiting in the gray for a ride that's running late at the end of the day. Quiet little cars. Bus stop, the quiet little cars. Still soft. Still soft. There's a moment in wet cement where you can't leave your mark. A handprint, a name, a heart in the dark. Before it all hardens, before it all sets, a wet cement window that a lifetime regrets. Everything's wet cement for a little while. Soft enough to change, soft enough to style. Then it hardens forever and the shape is the shape. A wet cement moment that you can't escape. Wet cement, leave your mark now before the whole thing hardens, before you forget how the window is closing. The softness is brief. Wet cement, that's the whole belief. I've been so many windows, let so many pass. Watch so much cement harden under the glass. Of my own hesitation, my own little fear. A wet cement lesson that I'm learning here. Everything's wet cement for a little while. Soft enough to change, soft enough to style. Then it hardens forever and the shape is the shape. A wet cement moment that you can't escape. Wet cement, leave your mark now before the whole thing hardens, before you forget how the window is closing. The softness is brief. Wet cement, that's the whole belief. So when I see the softness, when I see the wet, I'm gonna press my whole hand in with no regret. Leave a mark that says I lived, that says I was there. A wet cement signature with love and with care. Cement, leave your mark now before the whole thing hardens, before you forget how. Wet cement, that's the whole belief. That's the whole belief. Wet cement, that's the whole belief. I work the night shift while the whole world sleeps, keeping the lights on, keeping the keeps. When everybody's dreaming, I'm awake and I'm here. A night shift woman in the small hours clear. Nobody thanks us, the ones in the dark, the nurses and the drivers and the ones who spark the lights of the city while the day people rest. The night shift on me, doing their best. Night shift, holding the dark, keeping the world running with a small little spark. While you're all asleep, I'm keeping it going. Night shift, and you don't even know it. The coffee's gone bitter and the clock's crawling slow, but somebody's gotta keep the whole thing aglow. So I clock in at midnight and I clock out at dawn. A night shift soldier keeping everything on. Nobody thanks us, the ones in the dark, the nurses and the drivers and the ones who spark the lights of the city while the day people rest. The night shift on me, doing their best. Night shift, holding the dark, keeping the world running with a small little spark. While you're help you survive. Night shift, old in the dark, keeping the world running with a small little spark. Oh, night shift, and you don't even know it. Night shift, and you don't even know it. Night shift, and you don't even know it. I said my goodbye at Terminal 2. Watched you walk through the gate, watched you disappear from view. The security line swallowed you whole. The Terminal 2 goodbye in my terminal soul. Airports are honest, they don't let you pretend that the ones that you love aren't going to the end of a jetway or runway, sky far away. A Terminal 2 heartbreak at the start of the day. Terminal 2, watching you go behind the frosted glass where I can't follow. I know I'll wave till you vanish, I'll wave till you're gone. Terminal 2, and the missing goes on. The arrivals are joy, but the departures are grief. And I'm always on the wrong side, the side of the brief, the hello or the goodbye. And today is the last, a Terminal 2 ending, coming way too fast. Airports are honest, they don't let you pretend that the ones that you love aren't going to the end of a jetway or runway, sky far away. A Terminal 2 heartbreak at the start of the day. Terminal 2, watching you go behind the frosted glass where I can't follow. I know I'll wait till you vanish, I'll wait till you're gone. Terminal 2, and the missing goes on. But every departure is somebody's arrival. Every goodbye somewhere is a hello and a revival. So I trust that you're landing through a welcoming door. A Terminal 2 faith on the departure floor. Terminal 2, watching you go behind the frosted glass where I can't follow. I know Terminal 2, and the missing goes on. Terminal 2, and the missing goes on. Yeah. My hands, this mess that I'm standing in is a fault of my own. I built it and I broke it, I reap what I've sown. No villain to blame, no bad luck to curse, just a fault of my own that I made even worse. It's easier to point at the world in this way, to blame all the people, to blame all the days. But the honest little truth that I'm learning to own is this mess that I'm in is a fault of my own. fault of my own, fault of my own. I made this bed and I lie in it alone. But the thing about a fault that belongs just to you is you can fix it your own self, and that's what I'll do. There's a power in the owning, there's a strength in the claim that the trouble I'm standing in is only my name. 'Cause a mess that I made is a mess I can mend, a fault of my own that I don't have to defend. It's easier to point at the world in this place, to blame all the people, to blame all the days, blame all the days. But the honest little truth that I'm learning to own is this mess that I'm in is a fault of my own, fault of my own, fault of my own. I made this bed and I'll lie in it alone. But the thing about a fault that belongs just to you is you can fix it your own self, and that's what I'll do. So I'm picking up the pieces that I scattered around. I'm owning every crack in the shattered little ground. 'Cause when the fault is your own, then the fix is your own. A fault of my own, and I'll never be alone. Fault of my own, fault of my own. I made this bed and I'll lie in it alone. And that's what I'll do. Fault of my own, that's what I'll do. Fault of my own, that's what I'll do. The water stills. There's a moment that's like tide when the water don't move, when the coming and the going got nothing to prove. The ocean holds its breath in a quiet little pause. It's like tide stillness with no push and no cause. It's the moment between the ebb and the flow, when the water's just resting, when it don't have to go anywhere or do anything, just being, just stay. It's like tide blessing in the middle of the day. It's like tide, everything's still, no pulling, no pushing, no watery will, just the ocean at peace in the pause of the sea. It's like tide, teaching me to be. My life is all currents, all rushing and pull, always coming or going, always empty or full. But I'm learning from the ocean in its quiet little rest. The slack tide moment is what I do best. It's the moment between the ebb and the flow, when the water's just resting, when it don't have to go anywhere or do anything, just being, just stay. A slack tide blessing in the middle of the day. Slack tide, everything's still, no pulling, no pushing, no watery will, just the ocean at peace in the pause of the sea. Slack tide, teaching me to be. So I'll find that slack tide in the middle of the rush, the moment of the stillness, the moment of the hush, where I don't have to move and I don't have to strive. A slack tide peace that keeps me alive. Slack tide, everything's still, no pulling, no pushing, no watery will. Slack tide. hit the wall in mile 18 with nothing left to give. Legs like empty concrete, barely fit to live. And just when I was quitting, just when I was done, a second wind came rising like a second little sun. They say it's just your body finding fuel it forgot. A metabolic magic in the muscle and the night. But I know it's something deeper, something down in the soul. A second when that finds you, when you've given your whole. Second wind, coming up strong. Right when I was certain that I couldn't go on. Out of nowhere it finds me, out of empty growth. Second wind, and the whole thing flows. I hit so many walls in this long distance life. So many moments of the quit and the strive. But every single time, right when I couldn't stand, a second wind found me, and it took me by the hand. They say it's just your body finding fuel it forgot. A metabolic magic in the muscle and the knot. But I know it's something deeper, something down in the soul. A second wind that finds you when you've given your all. Second wind, coming up strong. Right when I was certain that I couldn't go on. Out of nowhere it finds me, out of empty growth. Second wind, and the whole thing. So when you hit your wall and you're sure that you're through, when the empty little tank says there's nothing for you, just hold on a moment, just take one more stride. 'Cause a second wind is waiting on the other side. Second wind, coming up strong. Right when I was certain that I couldn't go on. Second wind, and the whole thing flows. Second wind, and the whole thing flows. I sat in the parking lot for an hour after work, not ready to go home, not ready to be a clerk of my own quiet life. In the empty little rooms, a parking lot, woman in the engine, idle fumes. It's the space in between when nobody needs, not the office, not the home, not the mouths that I feed. Just me in the dashboard, in the radio low. A parking lot moment before I have to go. Parking lot, nobody's land. The only little freedom in the palm of my hand. Not there yet, not here still, just floating in between. Parking lot, the space that I've seen. Everybody's rushing to the next little place, the next obligation, the next tired phase. But I still a little nothing in the concrete and the tar. A parking lot kingdom in my beat up little cars. The space in between when nobody needs, not the office, not the home, not the mouths that I feed. Just me in the dashboard, in the radio low. A parking lot moment before I have to go. go. Parking lot, parking lot. Nobody's there. The only little freedom in the palm of my hand. Not there yet, not here still. Just floating in between. Parking lot, the space that I've seen. So I'll take my little minutes in the empty little light, the in-between, nothing, that is all that I've got. Before I start the engine and I drive to the need, a parking lot pause is a small little sea. Parking lot, nobody's there. The only little thing in the palm of my hand. Parking lot, the space that I've seen. Parking lot, the space that I've seen. Round we go. Life's a Ferris wheel that keeps taking me round. Up to the top where I can see the whole town. Then back to the bottom where the view disappears. A Ferris wheel circle through the ups and the fears. When I'm up at the top, I forget about the low. When I'm down at the bottom, I forget how to grow. But the wheel keeps turning, it don't ever stay. A Ferris wheel lesson in the up and away. Ferris wheel, up and around. Never at the top and never on the ground. Everything's a phase, everything's a turn. Ferris wheel, and I'm learning to learn. When I'm scared at the bottom, I remember the height. When I'm proud at the top, I remember the night. Cause the wheel always turns and it never stays put. A Ferris wheel, wisdom for the heart and the foot. When I'm up at the top, I forget about the low. When I'm down at the bottom, I forget how to grow. But the wheel keeps turning, it don't ever stay. A Ferris wheel lesson in the up and away. Ferris wheel, up and around. Never at the top and never on the ground. Everything's a phase, everything's a turn. Ferris wheel, and I'm learning to learn. So when I'm at the bottom, I just hold on tight. Cause the wheel's gonna lift me back into the light. Yeah. And when I'm at the top, I just breathe it in. Cause the Ferris wheel's turning back down again. Ferris wheel, up and around. Never at the top and never on the ground. Ferris wheel, and I'm learning to learn. Ferris wheel, I'm learning to learn. I got a junk drawer, heart full of odds and the ends. Old keys and dead batteries and notes from old friends. Nothing quite belongs and nothing quite fits. A junk drawer, collection of the miscellaneous bits. Everybody's got the neat little rooms, the organized closets, the tidy little tombs. But the junk drawer's honest, the junk drawer's true, a jumble of the everything life takes you through. Junk drawer, full of my past, the odds and the ends that I couldn't quite cast away or throw out or make sense of it all. Junk drawer against my heart's wall. There's a rubber band ball and a coupon that's expired, a photo of a stranger and a plan I retired, all jumbled together with no rhyme and no reason. A junk drawer archive of every little season. Everybody's got the neat little rooms, the organized closets, the tidy little tombs. But the junk drawer's honest, the junk drawer's true, a jumble of the everything life takes you through. Junk drawer, full of my past, the odds and the ends that I couldn't quite cast away or throw out or make sense of it all. Junk drawer against my heart's wall. And someday when I'm gone, they'll open it up and find all my little nothings, my saucer and cup, and they'll know me better from the junk than the neat. A junk drawer portrait, messy and complete. Junk drawer, full of my past, the odds and the ends that I couldn't quite cast. Junk drawer against my heart's wall. Junk drawer against my heart's wall. Wrong step. Wrong step. I walk a tightrope every single day, balancing the bills and the words I can't say. One foot in front of the other on the wire so thin. A tightrope woman just trying not to give in. No net down below and no rail to hold, just the wire and the will and the story. I'm told that I have to keep balanced, I have to stay light. A tightrope woman on a tightrope night. Tightrope, one careful step, balancing everything I haven't wept. Don't look down, don't look back, just keep moving ahead. Tightrope, on the wire of the thread. The crowd down below thinks it's grace, thinks it's art. Never seeing the terror in my tightrope heart. Never knowing how close I come to the fall. A tightrope woman balancing it all. I'm there down below and no rail to hold, just the wire and the will and the story. I'm told that I have to keep balanced, I have to stay light. A tightrope woman on a tightrope night. Tightrope, one careful step, balancing everything I haven't wept. Don't look down, don't look back, just keep moving head. Tightrope, tightrope on the wire of the thread. But maybe one day I'll build myself a net. Let some people catch me, let me finally forget the terror of the balance, the fear of the fall. A tightrope woman with a net after all. Tightrope, tightrope, one careful step, balancing everything I haven't wept. Tightrope, 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 tightrope on the wire of the thread. Tightrope on the wire of the thread. I drink my coffee cold, 'cause I forget it's there. Too busy with the living to give it much care. It sits on the counter going lukewarm and flat. A cold coffee woman, and there's a lesson in that. I make it every morning with the best of intent, to sit and to savor, to be quiet, be present. But the day always grabs me and it pulls me away, and the coffee goes cold at the start of the day. Cold coffee, a symptom of the rush of a life moving faster than a quiet little hush. I'm learning to sit down, I'm learning to sip cold coffee before the whole thing slips. Everybody's coffee is going cold on the side, while we chase all the doing that we can't set aside. But a cup that's still warm is a life that's still slow. A cold coffee warning that I'm moving too fast to know. I make it every morning with the best of intent, to sit and to save, to be quiet, be present. But the day always grabs me and it pulls me away, and the coffee goes cold at the start of the day. Cold coffee, a symptom of the rush of a life moving faster than a quiet little hush. I'm learning to sit down, I'm learning to sip cold coffee before the whole thing slips. So tomorrow I'll sit and I'll drink it while it's high. I'll savor the whole cup, I'll savor what I've got, before the day grabs me, before I'm put away. A warm coffee morning at the start of the day. Cold coffee, symptom of the rush of a life moving faster than a quiet little hush. Cold coffee before the whole thing slips. Cold coffee before the whole thing slips. One before. Yeah, one before. I grew up in hand-me-downs in the clothes of the past. The Sweaters of mustard that were never gonna last, one soft by another before they came to me. A hand-me-down girl and a hand-me-down history. They tell me it's shameful, they tell me it's poor to wear what somebody else wore before. But there's love in the softness, there's a story in the scene. A hand-me-down warmth that the new could never dream. Hand-me-down, hand-me-down, warm but so warm. Carried through the family, weathered every storm. I don't need it brand new, I don't need it my own. Hand-me-down, and I'm never alone. Every stitch has a memory, every hole has a name. All the ones who wore it before me, who played the same game of growing up and the passed down in the shed. A hand-me-down richness and the things that they wore. They tell me it's shameful, they tell me it's poor to wear what somebody else wore before. But there's love in the softness, there's a story in the scene. A hand-me-down one that the new could never dream. Hand-me-down, warm but so warm. Carried through the family, weathered every storm. I don't need it brand new, I don't need it my own. Hand-me-down, and I'm never alone. Someday I'll pass it to the ones who come next. The sweaters and the stories, the softness, the text of a family that carried its love through the war. A hand-me-down blessing on the ones newly born. Hand-me-down, warm but so warm. Carried through the family, weathered every storm. Hand-me-down, and I'm never alone. Hand-me-down, and I'm never alone. One at a time. Yeah. One at a time. It started with one pair of hands in the back, a slow little clap, and they have to show black. Then another joined in and another came to, a slow clap, building for the thing that I do. They didn't get it at first, they sat on their hands, watched me pour my whole heart on the empty little stands. But one by one they started, one by one they came around, the slow clap rising to a thunderous sound. Slow clap, building in the room for the girl they almost rode off in the gloom. It starts with just one, but it turns into all slow clap, catching me before I fall. I almost walked off, I almost gave in, almost believed that I'd never win. But that first pair of hands in the back of the hall turned into a room that was standing up tall. They didn't get it at first, they sat on their hands, watched me pour my whole heart on the empty little stands. But one by one they started, one by one they came around, the slow clap rising to a thunderous sound. Slow clap, building in the room for the girl they almost rode off in the gloom. Starts with just one, but it turns into all slow clap, catching me before I fall. So if you're that one pair of hands in the back, believing in the thing that the rest of them lack, keep clapping, keep going, keep starting the sound. A slow clap turns a rumor. Slow clap, slow clap, building in the room for the girl they almost wrote off in the gloom. Slow clap, slow clap, catching me before I fall. Slow clap, catching me before I fall. Slow clap, catching me before I fall. Off the map. Off the map. The road I planned got closed with a sign and a cone. So I took the detour into the unknown, down little back roads I never would have found. A detour woman on unfamiliar ground. I was so mad at first that my route got the X, that I couldn't take the highway, couldn't stay on the tracks. But the detour showed me things the highway never could. A detour, a blessing, and a misunderstood. Detour, detour, off of my plan, seeing all the country that the highway never ran. The best little moments were the ones I didn't choose. Detour, detour, with nothing to lose. There was a little diner on a road with no name, where the coffee was perfect and nothing was the same. Is the life I had planned, is the route I had picked. A detour surprise that the closed road kicked. I was so mad at first that my route got the X, that I couldn't take the highway, couldn't stay on the tracks. But the detour showed me things the highway never could. A detour, a blessing, and a misunderstood. Detour, detour, off of my plan, seeing all the country that the highway never ran. The best little moments were the ones I didn't choose. Detour, detour, with nothing to lose. So now when the road closes, when the plan falls apart, I don't curse the detour, I open my heart. Cause the closed little highway and the sign and the cone might lead somewhere better than the route I've been shown. Detour, detour, off of my plan, seeing